Okay, so just like before with the indeterminate potatoes amending your soil, same exact situation. You're going to be adding a high potassium. You're going to be adding some mycorrhizae to help build the root system, especially if you're growing with beneficial bacteria mindset. And then about 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon of sulfur, which will help because the sodium in your growing environment actually inhibits the potassium uptake, and the sulfur will actually act as a natural fungicide for the root system, and as well it will neutralize the sodium in the soil so that it doesn't interrupt the potassium uptake. So what I'm going to do first is grab about a cup of my dry nutrients, and the brand I'm using is age old. It's one of my favorite ones. You can find many different brands out there in the marketplace. This is derived from meat meal, bone meal, composted poultry manure, and bone meal. So I'm just going to get a couple handfuls. You really can't overdo the mycorrhizae. It's a beneficial fungi that helps the communication basically from the plants to the soil and the microbiology living in the soil. And about 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon of sulfur. From there, you're just going to mix these in. And remember, because the determinant potatoes grow downward, all I need to do is just plant it right below the soil, and what's going to happen as it grows downward, it's going to be producing potatoes through the growing season. Okay, so if you're wondering why these all look slightly different, it's because in another video we showed how to control the chitting process through temperature, darkness, and moisture. And as you can see right here, the results on this one, just the root system going crazy. So the better root one I'm actually going to put in the center. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to water this in. I'm going to make sure to do a really good watering this time to make sure to penetrate the soil down below. Most of this soil is moist already. If the soil is dry, I would recommend slightly dampening it to help break up the tension on the surface area of the soil and create a nice, good, moist soil. So as you are watering later on, there isn't ever a dry pocket within your soil. From this point forward, as you can see, all I did was just plant it a couple inches below the soil, because from this point forward, those roots are going to grow downward, and as they grow downward, they're going to be producing potatoes. So make sure to understand what type of potato you're growing, whether it's a determinate or an indeterminate, and from there, decide how you're going to plant them. Thank you so much, and have a great grow this season.